JD here, just doing a fast video that I had in mind, because I like when the competitions, like stages of the competitions concluded, we can also go over everything and kind of fill you guys in as to what we picked up. All right, so what we did, we're gonna do a group stage grading, also maybe lead into some predictions to the next round. All right, because we have a lot of teams that went through and looking good, some not looking so good. Yes, and then definitely at the front part, you had some information came out yesterday, which is the chaos of Jamaica. Yes, so we have to deal with that as well. But definitely, most of this video will actually serve to break down everything that's happening right through the Concacaf Gold Cup itself, and maybe lead into the World Cup. All right, 1 second. All right, so let me bless up some of the lovely people in the house. We have DJ in the house. We have Sean in the house. Sean, we need to do something very soon. Yeah, but maybe next week we will talk. All right, TEDx, the big up yourself. Sylvester, one love in the house. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. Triple E. Yeah, man. Yeah, so anyways, we're going to talk about the football itself first, then we get into the drama for Jamaica and what Mr. Speed said and all of those stuff. All right, yes. So if you're watching only for that, you can skip to maybe when I'm done. I think I'm going to put a timestamp so you guys can just skip to that part, because I know that a lot of people might just be interested in that only. All right, yes. Michael Garden, bless yourself, thanks for being here. Big baller Benzema, massive respect, thanks for being here. So anyways, we have a lot of teams actually played and in the competition. So I want to go through all of them and grade them. All right, I'm gonna call a team's name and then grade them. All right, because a lot of teams played. We had high hopes for a lot of teams. All right, so let me go through the standings and we will start from Group A. Mexico finished on 7 points. Mexico never looked 100%, but at the same time, they competed, and you could always say that maybe Suriname have risen their level, which is true. Costa Rica have risen their level, which is true, and they still got over them. So am I being too harsh on Mexico to not give them the flat out A? Let me know, because I would say that I gave Mexico a B plus, because what I saw normally over the years, Mexico's backline always pushed them forward, and I do believe that I saw Suriname got at Mexico very easily. Costa Rica, similar fashion on the break. Suriname did it through the transitional phase, but Costa Rica did it much more of a long ball counter style. All right, so I don't believe that what I saw from Mexico is what will take them places in the World Cup. Yes, they can do all of these things in CONCACAF and get away with it. All right, but definitely I would say a B plus, which I think a B plus might be the highest grade for majority of the people. So let me know what you would give Mexico, but I give Mexico a B plus. You could lead it to a A, but I took away some points based off their center back pairing. I wasn't so happy with that. A lot of people would say, but JD, but their center back was one of the ones that got all the goals, but he's just 7'80", so he just box ball in the back of the net, and most of those goals he got, and not say box balls in the back of the net, because he did volley one, and it was quick reaction. All right, quick reaction he used and got away right there. So we have to give him credit, but he just never looked good. And you know my problem with defenders that doesn't defend well, because defenders are in their title, so that means at least defending should be a part of their main strengths. All right, yes. So for me, B plus for Mexico. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Jason Guna, big of yourself. Wayne Evans, One Love, Valney, big of yourself. Joseph, Damshire Wilson, Benzema in the building. All right, so B plus you can give Mexico a A, no problem. Costa Rica finished on 7 points as well, drew with Mexico. I don't think they got enough offensive bricks as Suriname in the same against the same opposition. So I want to say that maybe the coach played it a little bit safer and tried to get into the heads of the Mexicans and not necessarily wanted to win the game direct, and that is my biggest problem right there. So I want to say that they got 7 points, big up to them. But I would have to still give them a B. I think I'm grading a little bit harsh because they have not lost a game. All right, but a B would be the one that I would say, because against Suriname, you could say that they should have lost that game as well, so it wasn't a convincing tournament for Costa Rica. So but they still ended up got 7 points, and that's what a winning culture gives you. When you're used to winning, wins just drop in your arms and you just get through tournaments. And I thought that Costa Rica did so and got all 7 points. Big up yourself, Dizid and Warren Webster. So B for Costa Rica and B plus for Mexico so far. All right, Damrep. I thought Damrep was impressive, knowing that they are coming on the big stage, and this is why I'm going to give Damrep a little bit more credit than Suriname, even though Suriname looked more impressive than Damrep. Right, but I'm going to give them more credit because they are coming on the big stage at this point, and they never looked like they were shine off the big stage. They put in some very good performances from back to front. All right, yes, they might not have the quality as everyone else in the actual group, but they have the football education and they have the determination and the fight to go and put out some good performances. And credit to that, they actually scored 3 goals and conceded 5 and finished third above Suriname in this one. All right, so I do believe that I am going to give them a C plus. I'm going to give them a C plus. All right, I'm going to give them a C plus because it's their first time and they actually lived up to what we expected from them. Good playing football, fighting to the end. Yes, so we have to give them credit. So they came third and I gave them above Suriname. Suriname gets a D plus for me, a D plus. The reason why I gave them a D plus, they competed in all games. All games they created chances and improved on the things that we thought that they were lacking. Their chance creation upped a little bit more, and their squad was not the highest level squad that they could have chosen at this particular point, and they still surpassed what I expected from them. But the results, we have to count the results, all right, and the results never went their way. Even with 10 men for Damrep, they should have went on and dominated them. But clearly, some players were on the beach already. You understand me? Yes, and maybe the coach saw what he wanted from them. So that's the reason why I thought it went on like that for them. So they got a D plus for me, a D plus, the worst ratings so far, a D plus. Still impressive in countless ways. The system that they played looked very much impressive. The player pool, the depth of their player pool looks impressive as well. But you need to, it's proven that you need more than just the player pool. You can't just pick anyone and win any game. And they were up against the top 2 of the juggernauts of the Concacaf. They never embarrassed themselves, and that's why I said a D plus. All right, a D plus. A lot of things to work on for Suriname and a lot of players to add in to their system, which they have those players. So let's see when they do have them, how they're gonna build on this. But they're playing impressed with it. Just need to add the extra pieces that we know they were the leader men, and let's see how it works out for them. All right, so that's Group A. Group B, we have Canada. Canada finished on 7 points. Canada started this one very hot. 6-love to the big bad El Salvador, Honduras, big bad Honduras, and we're expecting them to continue on that vein of form. Don't know if it was because of the suspension of their coach kind of messed up everything. I don't know. All right, but they looked like they dropped off after the 6 love, you know, or maybe they expected people to lay down and just steamroll everyone. I heard people told me that they made changes, never made so much changes. They never made so much changes to alter the way how they dominated Honduras. All right. So for me, I'm going to give them a B plus as well, a B plus. They were one of the better teams, but they down tools after the first result, and you can't complacency. You can't give them more marks for complacency. They need to improve on those things. All right, they need to improve on those things, in my opinion. Let me know yours in the comment section. So B plus, just as Mexico for Canada. Honduras after getting 6 love, they rally back and won both games. All right, in the Curacao game, they would say that Curacao deserved to win the game, right? Because they were slightly the better team, but at the end of the day, Honduras stayed into the game and get the win on the day. So you have to give them credit for fighting. All right, they got embarrassed in the first game. They still had the heart, and they showed it and came back and got 6 points and qualified. So based off no, well, this is Group B in my system here. Group B in my system on the sofa score. So I'm just working it in that order. All right, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna still go over it. We'll go over every team. All right. So Honduras would get a C plus just for the effort after getting embarrassed. All right. Why I can't give them a B was solely because they never looked better than the teams them when they are beating the teams them. So you couldn't give them so much more marks. Big up yourself, Father Bling, Stefan Jordan. All right. So I couldn't give them more than the C plus max. Let me know if you guys agree with that. So credit to Honduras. Hopefully they can improve on this and keep on going further. Yes, Curacao. I do believe that Curacao have improved big time. Should have actually qualified. Thought that they did everything to qualify, but on any other given day they might have qualified in this group. All right, against Canada, you could say that they deserve to even win the game against Canada. All right, so their performances were much better. So based off that, they never got certain results. You have to take back some mark for that. I think you would have looked at scores and said, based on how impressive they were, you have to give them like a C or a D plus. But I would go with a C. They went down to the final day. They never got outplayed or dominated. They were the better team. So pretty much all 3 games, Curacao was the better team in, but not finished off with all points. You know, so you have to take away something from them. But the fact that they're the better team, if they can keep that consistency up, the wins will be coming very soon behind that. All right. Because they are looking impressive. And the one thing about life in football, a lot of coaches said they just want to get the consistency in their performances. And every game Curacao played against everybody, including the team that we said is the best team in Concacaf, they look like the best team on that day. So we are gonna give them a C, but we are impressed with what Curacao doing with limited talent, I would say. You know, comparative to the top 5, they have limited talent and they are doing incredible well, in my opinion. All right, so a C I've given Curacao. Let me know, people. Make sure you give it down below. All right, bless up, JD. I'm predicting Curacao top the group. Well, we just talked about Curacao. I guess you're impressed with them, just like myself. El Salvador was one of the worst teams in the competition. Finished on a point, yes, because of course so not finishing their dinner. Why they finishing at a point? El Salvador had the lowest of everything in the competition. Everything. Maybe only points in the end. They finished with 1. But El Salvador was an embarrassment. We had said that before, and they proved us right. El Salvador was an embarrassment. El Salvador have dropped off big time. I think El Salvador gets the first F in the actual ratings. They never tried. They just came out to fight, physically fight people, not fight for winning the games. They were trying to fight people, physically fight. They never offered anything. I know I have a lot of El Salvador supporters, but we have to keep it real. And I think they will be saying the same as well, because even before the tournament started, they were saying to me, yo, we don't expect much, you know, because the score at this point ain't cutting it. We might need a revamp and stuff, you know. Well, we have not gotten to Jamaica as yet. I said El Salvador was one of the worst team in the actual competition. You don't know if I think that Jamaica is worse than El Salvador. Just relax. Sometimes you like to hear about Jamaica too much, you know? Let hear about the other teams and what they have actually done. All right, so clearly, if I never built this video, I wouldn't learn nothing about the other teams. All right, so that means you should thumbs up this video, because at least this video is informative. Okay, yes, El Salvador, straight F, embarrassment. All right, yes, the worst of everything, shot creation, everything. Have no heart, every metrics and non-metrics El Salvador gets. But does Jamaica get a worse score than them? Wait and see. Wait and see. All right, yes, and then we can have the discussion. All right, so that's Group B. On the sofa score, I heard Sean telling me that's not Group B, maybe on his listing. Well, blood, it is the Group B in this system. All right, yes, they don't have any heart. Yes, they don't have any heart, you know. Yes. Yes, so anyway, Group C. Oh, let me skip Group C. Let me skip Group C, people. Let me skip Group C, because I saw some teams in Group C and I never wanted to talk about it so fast. Agree, JD. We need to break down. Yes, that's how it goes. Triple E. We have to talk. Group D. Let me move to Group D, and then we save Group E for last, because Group E will kind of go into the next conversation that we're gonna have, which is the chaos and drama, and not so much football, less football. You know, yes, and more chaos. Group D had United States in it. United States. United States got 9 points out of 9. Should they get the first A team? Whoo! United States against Saudi Arabia, they were dull. I think that was the worst game played. Saudi Arabia versus United States. That was the worst game played in the entire competition. No intensity in the game from none of the teams at all. That was the worst game played in the entire damn competition. But they finished on 9 points. So I want to say that, and they're not at their full strength, and they looked organized. But they lacked that extra killer instinct to kill off teams. But they still, blessed Warrior 777 and Nitro, Boss Thomas, Sean. But they still lack that extra drive to go on and kill off teams, in my opinion. I think they should get a B+, just like Canada and Mexico as well, because they don't look better than Canada or Mexico. You understand me? But obviously they got all 9 points. So maybe that is kind of because of their group is weaker, because Trinidad, Saudi Arabia, Haiti. Some would say the names looks good, but Trinidad, Haiti ain't better than Costa Rica and Suriname. You understand me? So I think where we take our points from Mexico, I think you have to take back points, because Haiti was terrible. Trinidad was one of the worst teams in the competition, blood. And Saudi Arabia just went through the motions. You understand me? So other groups were harder, and we took points out for those opponents. We took points off based off how the other teams looked against stronger opponents. So I think a B+ is the max I can give America. You know, obviously they down tools in their squad quality, and they did deliver the 9 points, but not in the fashion to get the full A. All right, so a B. African said a B. All right, so Africans agreed with me. B+. I will give them a B+. Not going to take off so much for them. A B. You know, Yes, I know Trinidad will say I'm just a hater. It's okay, but you guys watching the football know that Trinidad was one of the worst teams. Three of the worst teams in the competition. I will name them out blood. All right, yes. So United States get a B plus, just like all the top teams in the region so far. Saudi Arabia course through the competition and finished on 4 points. Right here. One loss, one draw, and one win. I would say, hold on the nitro, we'll get to it, we'll get to it. I would say Saudi Arabia gets a C for me, just for effort, just to cruise through the competition and embarrass Concacaf to show how terrible we are because they never went through third gear to qualify, and the sad thing is we expected them to qualify as well. We expected them to run with United States to qualify. That was the difference. And they never ran with United States. They ran more closer to Trinidad and Haiti. Yes, JD, now like Trinidad was terrible. But we didn't have our A team. Yes, but Josh, we never reached Jamaica yet. Me no pull punch or me no beg friend or me no look subscribers from Jamaica. So when Jamaica time come, it will be annihilation. Don't worry yourself. They will get it. They will get it. Don't worry yourself. All right? Don't worry yourself. So C for Saudi Arabia, in my opinion. You say better Suriname would go in. Yeah, I think Suriname would beat both Haiti and Trinidad. Very bad too as well. Think Curacao would have beaten both of them very bad as well. Yes. I think everybody else that we put above them would have beaten both of them. Yes. So anyways, that's Saudi Arabia C. Trinidad and Tobago, effort. They get a F for effort. They tried to not get embarrassed in the last game against Saudi Arabia, and they almost won the game based off them flinging up a big centre back, and he got an opportunity and could have finished it off. They could have gotten 6 in the same game, and you have to say that almost every game that they played, even with 80 should have won 4 or 5-1 with 10 players. They should have still won 4 or 5-1. Trinidad have really fallen off, and they are an embarrassment. But sadly, luckily, they are not gonna be the second or first worst team in the competition, because I still believe that they were better than El Salvador, because they at least bounced forward and tried to attack. They had no defense, they had nothing at all, but they still attacked. So they are better than El Salvador, and they had the 2 points to prove that they are better than El Salvador. All right? Yes. So a F for effort from Trinidad. But yeah, they were one of the worst teams, but not the worst team. 80 finished below Trinidad. Haiti was better than Trinidad, but they missed too much chances. In the Saudi Arabia game, they missed too much chances in that game, and they missed too much chances in the Trinidad game, and even in the United States game, they tried. But I'm going to still give him an F because they missed the damn chances. So a F for Haiti as well. A F for Haiti as well. Yeah, too much chances missed from Haiti. I think I'm fair in my assessment right here. Bless up Odell. Thanks for being here. Warrior 777. Bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Osh Puppy. Big up yourself. Yes. Alright, so now we're gonna move to the not controversial group, because all of these teams are not controversial. It's just Jamaica the only controversial place. Period. So anyways, Panama finished on 9 points. I'm gonna give Panama the only A team in the entire tournament. Yes, they might not be the most talented team in the entire tournament, but just for effort and also delivery, I'm going to give Panama the only A team in the entire tournament. They have a weaker roster than United States in quality, Mexico, and Canada. But they have delivered similar to almost all of them. Yeah. And some would perceive their group to be slightly harder as well, because we expected Jamaica to be good at football, and we expected Guatemala to cause some problems, and Guadeloupe was always a bogey team. So based off that, Based off that, Panama went through with 9 points, conceded 3 goals, and scored 10. I can't ask for more. Stets, big up yourself, thanks for being here. I can't ask for more, so I'm going to give them an A. An A and the highest score so far. Yes. Know yourself, in the future I will do so, alright? Yes, so a A for Panama. Alright? Bansu said Panama is a A or A plus. Yes. I think they are the only ones got an A so far. Only ones. Based off their squad quality, which is less than the others, they have a punch above their weights and batter everybody in the group, you know? Even 1-0 from Guatemala game, they could have given them 6 as well. Or should have given them 6 as well. I thought that they should have given everybody 6 in the group. Everybody 6. Everybody 6. You know? Everybody 6. Jamaica 6, Guatemala 6, and Guadeloupe 6. But Guadeloupe, out of all of them, should have scored more, in my opinion. Because they did score 2. They did score 2, and they had 2 other good chances in a time when it was 4-2. So it could have been 3-4, and the game could have gone elsewhere. For Jamaica, it was 2-1, and they looked at Jamaica and said, you ain't doing anything on the field, man. Let me just come off this foolishness field. You know, so the games, even though Jamaica still did create chances, I thought that Panama wanted to come off the field. They were so disgusted with Jamaica. I don't know if they saw the same thing. They were not impressed with Jamaica. They expected more from Jamaica when they wanted more. Like early on in the game, not sitting back and inviting us and give us 2 free goals. They wanted more. It's like everybody's so disappointed with Jamaica. Even the team that they're playing and scoring on. See, Diaz looking at King and what kind of foolishness is, man? Oh, can you give me the ball right here? And no, you don't have any chance. You know, let me put it in the back of the net. Let me score again, and then me down tools. Let me just go through the motions. Don't get any injuries. You know, and then after that, Jamaica tried to try some foolishness, and, you know, it looked like they were doing something, so their delusional fan base now, can eat that up and say, yes, we could have won the game. Brother, there is no part of that game but Jamaica could have won. None at all. Not first, second, third, fourth, or 15. They could have won that game. If they had played good, they would have gotten 6. Don't let anybody fool you. Alright? But because our fan base is delusional, they don't watch the football. The man them down tools. The man them never want to play. Because Jamaica never came to play. They wanted to win a 1-love. Good 1-love. But Jamaica just gave them some free goals. And they are wondering what's really going on. Yeah, that's how the game goes, blood. Listen to the damn coach. He was disappointed in Jamaica. He was disappointed in Jamaica. Because he expected more. So that's why he started to course through the actual game. And it shows that the players them. I never needed to watch his press conference to know that's what he's thinking. You know, brother, don't just go through this foolishness, man. We have 2 goals, just don't let them score 2 more. And then we have to go back up after dropping down because we might get some injuries. You understand me? Yeah, so Panama, that means Panama gets a A, the first A in the entire tournament so far. Guatemala, I think Guatemala gets a B+. You know why I'm going to give Guatemala a B+ as well? Guatemala's squad quality is not as high as everyone else, and it's proven because Jamaica destroyed their B to C team in Jamaica. They destroyed their B to C team in Jamaica. And then when they put their A team in, and when they drop off, the combination between Jamaica game and also the Guadeloupe game, it showcased that once they drop their team quality, they can't compete so much. So based off their limited quality that they have, and they dominated Jamaica, should have scored way more goals. They fought tooth and nail with Guadeloupe, but everyone in the group, aside from maybe Panama to an extent, kind of got away from Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe shouldn't have lost with to Jamaica. They never even lost to Jamaica. We have to be honest to ourselves. They never lost. People, this is the truth stream. You will not get this stream much places at all when it comes on to someone that is linked with Jamaica. Maybe very few. You know, very few will come out and just talk like this raw. You understand me? Because I'm not looking no support from nobody. I'm telling you. So we have to just do better and have a standard. All right? Yes. So big up to all of the real YouTubers them that just stand up and rather don't have a subscriber and talk the damn truth. All right? Yes. So big up, you know. So Guatemala gets a B plus, just like Costa Rica, just like America, and just like Canada. Thought that they punched over their weights, and maybe they caused problems in the World Cup qualifiers as well. The only sad thing is they need to work on their player pool. Yeah, big up yourself, Patrick Riley and everyone, man, that coming in. Please do it like button as soon as you come in, share and subscribe. All right, yeah, man. So B plus for Guatemala. Guadeloupe. People, you're gonna be shocked. I'm giving Guadeloupe a B. Guadeloupe gets a B. Guadeloupe gets a B from me. Guadeloupe surpassed everybody expectation, included mine's. Guadeloupe was one of the highest goal scorers in the actual tournament. Guadeloupe is one of the highest goal scorers in the actual tournament, but came last on 0 points because of the referee cheated them, because Jamaica should have finished on 0 points. But the referee cheated them out of, or at least Jamaica should have finished with a point. Guadeloupe was better than Jamaica in this competition, and not even way better than Jamaica as well, because the way they put it on Guatemala as well, and fought so nail to nail with Panama to some extent. Obviously, at certain points they got blown away. That is true, but at the same time they still fought, and they had limited resources, even worse than Guatemala. So with that, I'm giving Guadeloupe a C plus to even B if you want to give them a B. I like what they're structuring, just improve on the defense. Their goalkeeper wasn't there as well, which is I want to see their right goalkeeper in goal, and maybe that would have been helpful. Because maybe he could have come out and command his backs a lot more and then push their forward players even faster forward, and they would have been even more deadly. You understand me? If you put Andre Blake on their team, it would have been ridiculous. If you put Andre Blake on their team, oh my God, they might have beaten a lot of teams. Because Andre Blake can save you 1 or 2 goals in any game. So if you put Andre Blake on their team, they are way better than Jamaica. Way better than Jamaica in this competition, and might have actually qualified. You know, because they might have beaten Guatemala on the day. All right, so that's how important Andre Blake is. And then now, let me move to Jamaica. Bessas. We're gonna move to Jamaica now. So Jamaica is the final team. All right. Yes, of course, we're going to lose more points in FIFA rankings, right? Maybe because Panama is way ahead of Jamaica, we're not going to lose so much. Jamaica should be leading towards, we're at 66 when the first game finishes, because we lost 23 points. We never lost any points against Guadeloupe. Because even if we had lost the game, we would have lost points, because it's not a FIFA registered country. And then we lose maybe 6, 7, 8 points against Panama, because they are way better than Jamaica in the rankings as well. So Jamaica score now, people. I thought that Jamaica was terrible. No identity. Lacking ability to coach. Some players lacking ability to understand football. I can't believe I'm saying these things here. Yes. Some players lack in ability to understand football. Yes, because I can just identify these players straight up. The squad quality make you devalue the actual ratings as well. Because if the squad quality is better, you expect more. You understand me? E for Jamaica? Nah, man. What you talking about? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. The only thing you can say about this Jamaica team, you can just say you might... It's seeing up the fans, them. It actually seeing up the fans. Yeah, like, I'm trying to find something good to tell you. It actually seeing up the delusional fans. You know, because before this, we are going to beat Spain. We're going to beat anybody, everybody. It's actually seeing up the fans, them, and seeing up the JFF. Because what I'm going to lead towards tells you that they have actually... The most delusional people on planet Earth got seen after the beatdown. Yes, people. It's seeing up the fan base. Right across the world. People, I got like 50 clips. They are saying Jamaica football fan base was the most delusional. This team is hot ass cheeks. The disrespect that we get public worldwide, people, I don't even want to play some of those disrespects. But they gave us some beating worldwide. Oh my, people, you listen to some of the clips and world, oh my God. They beat. I heard man telling people, man telling us to just stop playing football. Yo, when you hear a commentator telling Jamaica to stop playing football, I have a commentator saying, see first run with the ball. And the commentator said, people, they don't know which school teaches this man football. This man is one of the worst footballers they have ever seen. And people, I am going to take the clip and bring to you because people need to hear these things. Because when they disrespect me because I have education. I want to play the commentator telling you, saying how to hate me. All right? You're not have to hate me because I was telling you guys this player is not a footballer. These are some of the worst players I've seen on the iPub. Some of the worst players play football ever in life. Omzo, just stop disrespect, Omzo. Stop it. All right? Yes. So people, what I'm going to do, I'm going to compile all the disrespect. And I'm not going to talk. I'm going to just post it on the channel. And then you go and research how educated these people are that's talking on it. Alright? And you can check their previous statements. Oh, they love Jamaica and wanted Jamaica to do so good. Yes. So you can see that it's not coming from a bad art. It's not a bad art it's coming from. You understand me? It's just honestly, the people are just disappointed and tired for Jamaica not reaching where everybody expect them to reach. You know? So it's like a disappointed father, pretty much. Because they want Jamaica to be good so bad. You understand me? Listen to me, warrior. I will never pick a team and put Cephas on it, and people. As what I've said before, all of this chaos, I will never put Cephas on any team. I don't know how he makes a Jamaica team. And he just tell me, say, listen to me, people. Football, I think we disrespect football. And that's why we get disrespected now. I've kept saying it for 1 year. We disrespect football and we get disrespected. Alright? Them man don't need to make football team. They don't deserve to be a no team. It's not true. Unless you're going to play Mount Pleasant and you're going to play Cavaliers. You're going to play Jamaicans. Nitro, no care what we are saying. If I'm telling you, in worldwide football, if we keep big up yourself one umbrella sport, we need to stop disrespect football, and we're gonna get some big brother. Brother, you say man disrespect me after Nigeria match, and I still stuck on what I'm saying. Football principle, none of these mans don't need to get called up. A lot of these players don't need to get called up. I'm sorry that I stuck on one player, but it's because of what the commentator said about the player. And I'm saying, wow, I wonder if all my Jamaicans watching this clip that watch my channel. Yes, low, they are not going to turn up this time. They are not going to turn up at all. They're sleeping under their pillow. Yeah, man, people, if you want to watch football, you go play in a Jamaica, just to play some leagues in a Jamaica. Leave football alone. Alright? Leave professional, international football alone. Alright? If you can't learn football, just leave it alone. Stop coming to football for just make a money. Alright? Because I heard you guys. I heard you enough. Oh, the money me forget the bag. Una scammer. Una scammer to football. Leave football alone. Una scammer. And una scam the country too as well. Leave football alone. And anybody pick them, una scammer too. Leave football alone. If una coach pick them, fire on yourself. Una player. Una leave. Yeah, man. Maybe the coach was right. It's a wake-up call. You know? Because I can say the same thing that I was saying before. And una beat me, but no, una support what me. I say no. Yes, them a scammer. You know, them a scammer, man. No fundamentals, people. No fundamentals whatsoever. Embarrassment, you know. Flat out embarrassment. Some of these people don't deserve to be there. Dixon, they are Charlton and he's learning. I told you I would pick Dixon in my team over Cephas any given day. I don't think he deserves to be there either. The level should be higher at this point, but I will pick Dixon in my team every given day over Cephas. That's what I said when the Unity Cup in a play. I would pick him because he's in a school learning. He's in Charlton learning football. Learning. And you can see that his movements are better. He looks way more educated. So I will take a chance on Dixon over Cephas any given day. Any given day. Because one just look like him just run up and down and not do nothing. It don't make no sense. And that can't, it is so right for the coach tell me that football studies don't mean nothing. Because that man not study nothing in football. So the only way you're going to put him on the field, unless football education don't mean nothing, tactics don't mean nothing. Because that man can't follow tactics. He might him own tactics. People, he is him own tactics. And then everybody else have to figure out life. And it was so evident. But the coach makes some statements. It makes sense why he picks players like that. You get me? Oh, it makes sense because the coach come out and say, madness here. Now we understand why he pick players like this. You know? Yes, I understand young kings that Dixon need to be getting game time. But I will still pick Dixon over Cephas. And if you can't see what I'm saying, people, why we just rough people? I will pick Dixon every damn time over Cephas. One just look like he's actually learning something, and one look like him. I don't know when he gonna learn something. You understand me? We have to say it as it is. You know, I will pick Dixon every damn day. I've said it for 1 month straight, and I think you guys just have come to the conclusion as well. I will pick him even when he not have no club, because him seems like him can control the ball and he doesn't have anxiety after. You understand me? No, we can leave both of them. I told you I wouldn't pick him if I had other options. But if you tell me, say, I need Cephas or Dixon, I am picking Dixon even when him don't make no team. Him not fair play football. Just what him know now at Charlton, I'm picking him over Cephas. Done. I'm tired of the fantasy stories, alright? Yes. So Dixon have to do nothing more. He might get picked because him have fundamentals. Can control, him can pass the ball, and him seems to know how to position himself because he's in one of the best schools in football. So I'm gonna pick Dixon over. Have you watched CFAS League? Have you watched this team? I have watched the whole team the whole year. And they never rated him highly either. So we need to go back and check the facts. Remember, he was not getting any game, none at all. And he wasn't injured. They're just trying to find a way to get the best out of him. And then they fling him at striker. Remember Goodman. 2 injuries and then they fling him at striker. He wasn't playing. I can read out his numbers. Let me, you know what? Because sometimes I need to give you the facts so you can understand a little bit more. Alright? So let me give you his numbers right throughout the season so you can know. Alright? They have the same problem with the player, brother. The problem with the player is a headache player. And that is the truth. So let me give you 2024-2025 season. Let me pull it up here and give it to you right here. Alright? This season. Alright, just give me this season so I can pull it out. So overall he got a 6.8 season. Minutes per game, 60. And majority of those minutes came in the second half of the season. Blessings JD. We have to give God thanks. Alright. Yes, for the draw. Yeah, for the draw. So 60 minutes per game. He ran up to. Right? He ran up to 60 minutes. But he never had 60 for majority of the actual season. Alright? Yes. Overall, let me give you his goals because he did get a few goals. Played okay. No. That wasn't the right one. Sorry. Let me put up the Super League. Alright, so sorry, let me pull up the Super League. 52 minutes per game, the Super League, alright? Yes. He had 31, he played 31 games, started 20 out of 31, so he never started 11, and had minutes per game, 52. Alright, 3 goals and 1 assist he had in the season right there. Alright? Oh, no, hold on. Because I thought I picked the wrong one, you know. 1 second. No. Hold on. Yeah, this is the right one. Sorry about that, people. That's not the right one again. Let me get it back to you again. So he played 27 games because this is the right one. 27 games because this is a lower division. 27 games, started 14 out of 27. Okay? Yes, minutes per game, 57, and had 8 goals and 4 assists, so 12 goals contribution. That is the right one. 57 minutes per game, played 14, started 14 of 27. That's what he did in this league. All right. Yes, and that is the second division where we have Daniel Johnson in. All right, and he never started the season on no field. All right. Yes. So so when people, that is a second division competition. You understand me? And now they are down to the 3rd division because they got relegated. You understand me? Yeah, so we can't, if you truly look at the players them that we have, and we look at the other teams' players, I think our IP need to stop. All right? Our IP need to stop. All right? Our IP need to stop. We need to calm down, be more respectful to other teams, because we are not a big team as what we claim. All right, it's just because we avoid education every single time. We don't realize how good other teams them are. You understand me? Other teams have full-fledged whole, everybody a first team baller, first league playing players. We have 3rd league and 3rd division and 4th division, 5th division playing from certain levels, and all 6th division playing at certain levels, and 150th ranked players selected from our teams. You get me? So the story of we being these big dogs and stuff, I think it's just of our culture. You get me? We are not as big as what you guys think, you know? Foxy said Panama result wasn't a surprise to me. They have underrated players. No, they don't have underrated players. They have good players, you know, right through their team. Professional bench players versus 90-minute players from Bush League. Well, maybe that's the best way to put it. All right. So let we just rate the team on the right level, which is a top 5 team, a top 6 team in a 6th to 13th ranked team in Concacaf. That's the actual honesty of the level team, because we have to factor in what we do with the players and player selection. And based on our player selection, which I'm going to get into the meaty part, all right? The meaty part, which is Mr. Spade and what he said. Yes, because Mr. Spade, they are all saying the same thing as what we said 5 years ago, all right? Yes. So we're a 6th rated team to 13th, all right? And I'm going to show you how Mr. Spade said the same thing out of his mouth. And they are the ones in charge. And they are saying the same thing as me now. They are saying it now, but I've been saying it for years. And people disrespect me over and over. Yes, we are a 6th rated team. Canada surpassed Jamaica fully now. Fully now. All right? Fully now. Not even... 1 second, people. I'm going to pick up... 1 second, people. I'm going to pick up the kids' bag and come, yeah? Give me a minute. Players don't respect JFF JD. That's it in a nutshell. Well, you have to give them something to respect. It's a long time. The players them had rebelled and we picked up for the JFF. Now, if it happens again, we ain't picking up for them at all. 1 second, people. I'm gonna pick up Gemma bag and return here. 1 second. Sorry about that, people. Sorry about that. I had to get Gemma's bag because she's gonna go to the next class now, and I must get some food soon. Yeah. So so let me get to Mr. Spade now. So Mr. Spade had an interview on Sports Explosion. Someone forwarded it to me. Listening to it, and he had some points. Talked about the coach. I won't replay these things because you never may know. You're always up for copyright strike. And I'm not in the pity patter thing with none of these people. You understand me? I just want to come and talk to you guys. I'm just an honest person, people. I'm not doing no YouTube for Jamaica for no fame or no nothing at all. And I realized that, I am just not that dude. I don't want nothing from Jamaica at all. Nothing at all. I just want to honestly, just start my football with my fan base that I do have, break down what I saw and just move on. I don't want to be in any cult. I don't want nothing at all. I just want to talk the truth and move on. All right. So anyways, I'm not going to play those streams because they will copyright strike my channel, and I'm not into it. I'm not into it with them. So this is what Mr. Spade had said about the coach. He said the coach has to go through an evaluation process because he has to send in everything that he experienced. So what went wrong, and then they are gonna have a 2-hour meeting, right? And from there, they will take it from there. Then he talks on the main head coach, the main assistant coach, is not there, right? The main assistant coach is not there, and they don't have one. Pretty much, they don't have one because they were trying to sign one. The one that they already published that they signed left to United States. don't understand how that works. Because you publish that you signed the player, the coach, and then he's in United States. That's the first time someone signed something and then leave instant. It makes no sense, you know, because they never signed him none at all. With my research and what I've checked, they never signed him none at all. Yes, they were in dialogue trying to get the coach, but they never signed him at all, you know. But these, nothing goes. That's why I said it's a chaos. That's why I said Jamaica's chaos. So I'm just keeping it straight with you guys, so you know exactly what I know as well. So they never signed him. They were in talks to try and get him, but they already published it as if they've signed it. A lot of papers are out there with Mr. Simpson talking on it, because he's the one that talks on these things. So they never signed him, and the coach wanted that person to kick on. How important a assistant coach is to a back room, very, very much important, because the assistant coaches sometimes are the actual real coaches, because they are the ones take charge of training, because they are the first. And because what head coaches does, always have their main assistant coach that they respect so much, because they them sell the schemes to them, and they go out there and get the schemes them done. All right, so at this point the coach has no leading assistant coach, all right, at all. So he's just working on his own, and it makes perfect sense now. It makes perfect sense now why he had to be going up in the stands and everything, because the assistant coach, the lead assistant coach, would have forwarded information to the analyst and deals with everything, and then your main leading manager slash coach would be on the sideline collecting all information and trying to put it forward on the field. So none of that none of them none of that is existing in Jamaica, period, which is madness. And that's what Mr. Speed's saying. So that because of that, they have to show him some grace. I was here telling you, you know, because of what they always do, it's hard to fire this man, because if they are influencing a lot of decisions, how can you fire a man? I said that in 3 streams, you know, but I'm just laughing. So anyways, that's the case now. Obviously you guys are gonna say what Marion Garden doing. Marion Garden has no knowledge to them level football. Marion Garden was a schoolboy coach in Jamaica. So not even the highest level schoolboy in the world. He was just that, and he got a job, got fired in 1 week because of his behavior. So he has never coached at any high level men's team, you know, aside from what you saw now, you know, which is the national team, you know. So that's what he was forced in. He was forced in that position without no valid education, none whatsoever. He got a job and he disrespected a high level player and got removed out of the job without even coaching. You understand me? So he doesn't have that CV for the coach to rely on him. You understand me? He doesn't run plans and win anything and have any history. You know, the history that you're seeing from him is history that they forced on you. You know, so others success they forced on him to make a false history. But that's what they have done right throughout the federation. If you realize, you know, an assistant would evaluate players and start to put some sense into McLaren's brains. Yes. Where was he fired from? I'm not going. I will tell you the club. I will tell you the club, and the next stream I come on, because it was in Jamaica. It was a Premier League club. Yeah, and it was a high level player that you guys know. Him and him kick off. You know. Yeah, because he's trying to discipline the player. You know. Yeah, but I forgot the name off the top. Yeah. Because they know that the clubs, their name change a lot in Jamaica. But I will get it for you. And people in the chat know it, so they will either say it out as well. So that was a part of it. Then he went on to talk about Oral Chase talked on it to say that, oh, this team, how terrible this team picks constructed tells you that you're not picking the team. So he's just trying to make up stories. Because my honesty, you know, based off what I have noticed, I honestly believe that Mr. Speed wants to coach the Jamaica national team. And the way all oral trace is talking, it sounds like they're trying to present it in front of people. I know a lot of people listening to this wouldn't have come to that conclusion, but from listening to Oral Chaser talking and how Mr. Speed trying to back what he's saying, it just sounds like, oh yeah, of course, me wouldn't do that. You saw how my teams them constructed. So me automatically I would have even done better without an assistant. So he's giving me that vibe, like that's what he's trying to sell to the public. You understand me? That's what I got from the whole thing. Because when I'm listening to things, I am not the one that's trying to just come and shout and react instant. I'm listening to it and I'm saying, okay, what was the purpose of this thing now? Alright, obviously the oral tracers want eat pieces, yes. And in order to get the pieces, he has to make him talk a certain things. So he has to sweet him up. But he has to show his true colors. An instance how he's talking, obviously he's trying to disassociate his closeness to the national team, which might not be the case, and then tell you how good he is. But you have to be honest, Mr. Spade's history is okay at best, in Jamaica it's very good, but in Concacaf he ain't good. It ain't good at all. You don't win games in Concacaf. I don't even think you try to win games. You tell me that you played against Inter Miami without fear. Mr. Speed, top line to the people, man. Top fooling the people, man. Be honest here, man. Straight up, man. You have to just take accountability, just like how the coach need to as well. Because the coach went down a path of disrespecting everybody. And he has this, he came in with you guys, cocoa juice, believe in the story what you sold us, you sold him, and he believed in it and started to disrespect professional players. And then he lost the dressing room with the players, and the players them just wanted to go to their yards. And I'm glad that he said it, that it's a lot of problem in camp. Because if I had come and told you guys that yes, there were a lot of problems in camp, you guys would have said I'm causing problems. That's what he told me the last time. But yes, there was a lot of problem in camp. You're trying to bait people into having problems because you never really wanted Ravel Morrison there. You understand me? I don't know. The leader of men is essential in order to get success. And if men lose his respect for you, they ain't going to do anything. That's when you're going to see their ego. You understand me? So I do believe that he lost the dressing room. And I don't know how he's going to get it back, I don't know how he's going to get it back, people. So I think it's bad to fire a coach. I think it's bad to fire a coach at this point. But they have put themselves in a bad position. Yeah, man, of course, Myron Garden fail with a lot of things, man. But remember, once you're xenophobic or once you fail, that's how you get hired in the JFF, Because they need people that they can control. They don't need people that will push back to them. So when they put them in positions, they own them. You understand me? So it's a bunch of failures, A bunch of failures, Just look at it. Either the most xenophobic persons them get job, or they failed at something and got fired. Just go back and look, people. Just go back and look. Check all of them will get hired. Some of the most xenophobic man. Or them just flat out fail. Because remember, Myron Garden failed, And also not just fail, disrespected players, And we had the vice note, sent everything, and he got upgraded. So on top of you are not good, you are literally putting a wedge in the system for Jamaica's football program. Because we have a program which is overseas and local. And you literally cause a big problem there, disrespecting overseas kids and just lying and flat out putting blame on players that we saw the sequence and you're just lying. You never liked them and you never wanted them, as what you said in the damn video. Or the damn recording. And he got an upgrade. So that is some level of low standard that cannot be matched across the world. And that's just the truth. You understand me? So all of those things need to fix. So if the coach has to go, Meron Garden has to go, the new hiring them of the YouTubers need to go to as well. Simpson need to go because I think he's a big problem. Mr. Speed need to go. Just the same, the president need to do his job and leave. The president just leave because I don't think he's capable of doing his job as well. So the whole of them need to go. And the coach need to take the job. Yes, I've said it. The YouTubers them need to go. Mr. Speed need to go. Rai Simpson need to go. Meron Garden need to go. The coach need to go too as well. Yeah. And then you get a coach and tell him, listen to me, man. Yes, that's what I said. Girlz, that's what I've said. Listen to me, man. The whole of them now work under the same thing. The whole of them now work on the same thing. What? Me can't talk? Are you guys are going to censor me for talking? The reason why you're not knowing the problem is because the problem have been concealed from you. Why you think that happened? Why you think that happened? So my time, that's what I tell you, say, me not like the Jamaican video because I can't talk the truth. Alright? Because I can't talk the truth. Why you think that happened? Why? What is the difference now and then? Come on, man. All of them need to come out. And you need to hire a coach. The coach go there. If he wants to pick back the YouTubers them, he picks back the YouTubers them. Assess people by what they have done and pick them. Not friend. Me know a man, we know a man and put a man right there so. And that need to happen. No, me I move them because me know what I go on. And that is how people are going to get them action. We are going to get the real success people. Me know when me talk people are going to vex. But me don't really care. Me never look no job and me never look no friend. Me have to tell the truth. Then the coach comes back now, get him full autonomy. So, because what me I try to do, people, let me tell you what I'm trying to do. You know? What I'm trying to do is to make sure when a coach come in, he's the main person. He's the one contacting every player. That's what I'm trying to do, you know. Because I know a long time that people messing up players to represent Jamaica a long time. So because I don't want that to happen, I want a coach to find the people that him trust. So when him say him have a list of players that he needs, him a go out there and find the damn players them. Because me call you from a foreign country and Mr. Speed if you're smart. You never recommend nothing to you. That's what they need to do. So that means the coach have him list. Because remember the coach come out and say him want Madasil and him team. And then 2 days later, Mother still never on the team at all. And because he never pick him. Because he's clearly stated that he wants the player. He wants the player. But because of the problematic situation. No. I'm not fighting a losing battle. Deal stock. Don't tell me about take out food out of people's mouth. And that's the problem with Jamaican. We need to qualify for something rather than taking food out of people's mouth. Oh, yeah, man? You always come here with a bag of foolishness like people can't talk. Well, me I try to put food in the pit in them of Jamaica mouth by qualifying for something. What wanna do? What wanna do for deserve no food in the mouth? In deal? What wanna do for deserve the food in the mouth? Wanna ever win a league? So me ask you deal, what them do for deserve food in their mouth? Me I try to protect the pit in them in Jamaica. Me I try to protect the pit in Jamaica by winning something. And through me no what go on. So nobody with it deal. Nobody with it. Nobody with it. And to the end of the day. When we start win, you can sell them propaganda there. But now when I win, you can't sell them propaganda to me. Alright? None of them in a job. No, you can talk when we start win game. So when we win 2 World Cup game, you can come back with the cookie juice. But none of them get nothing in the way. Me I tell you. Because they're hampering the coach just like how the coach not good. So they tell me no foolishness. And several coaches come here. You hear top attack. Say him never want certain people. And him force the person in there. And him couldn't get him players them. And him couldn't control what him want. So even though I not agree with Topper, even though I not agree with Topper selection, the man need to pick who him want, because a coach picks who him want and carry it out. But man was there stopping Topper from picking him players them. So every time it happen deal. So okay, and then with a fire a coach and keep them on their position. Oh, nothing no change. Every man should stay the same and we should retain everybody. And no, the coach should come in and pick who him want. So if a man did a good job under the last regime, or you know, say that man do a good job, all right, you know, I can work with him. So give me the rights. Give me the rights to select the people them. Give me the rights to select the people them. Not force them on me. And say it have to work this way. That is a limitation. That is a limitation, people. If you can't see this, you're not part of the problem. No, deal is not about who pick side. Deal, may I tell you, say, everybody will get jobs there are the problem. Because them put everybody in a position, because them have them overhead what them want to achieve. So even when you tell me, say, certain YouTubers, I know the problem because none of them pick the side, well, them do things to cause the problem just to see him at the end. Even if them don't know. Because once we have the problem, everybody forget blame. We can't just exit YouTubers because them are YouTubers. Brother, everybody forget blame. Everybody forget blame just the same. Oh, I'm telling you, man. So them all of them. So them just do them job, and then right after them do them job, everything just mess up. Come on, man. Sometimes this is what mashed up our country. Because we fail to just admit the fact and we move on as men. I'm telling you, most of the times, people causing problem for the coach himself. So those are the things. The coach should get full autonomy. Just like Rene Simons coming, he's picking everybody. He could have gone to captain and say, captain, yo, this not work, you know, captain. Me no want a bag of man around me, you know. Them man no fix, them man no educated enough for what me want to do, you know. Them educated in their own field. But I want professional people who have the experience. So take it out of my pay. Take it out of my pay. Take it out of my pay. And make me the hire them man here. I promise you, people. I promise you, if the coach could have do that, Jamaica not have no problem. Jamaica not have no problem. We create everything. Every problem we create. Just like how we do it on the field. And so we create it in our real life as well. Jamaica not have no problem. We have enough ballers to compete. We just seems to always create our own problem, people. Yes. And it's because we have remember the man come here with them list people and tell you so this they want to work with going forward. That can't work. You can't get the coach, we're a professional coach, and tell him say me have to put some man when me don't know what them know about football, and at school me I go the whole time. No. And that's why you see me want to stay by myself, because I want to be able to speak freely on my platform. Me not look no friend, and me no want nobody with a friend with nobody feel upset when me talk. You understand me? Yeah, I saw me staying the people. So that's why me no look no friend with nobody, and me no really depend on nobody channel and them stuff there, because who know my friend? The viewers are my friend. The viewers are my friend. So me one can just come and talk what me think are the solution for Jamaica, because everybody want Jamaica be good. My solution is just a little bit different. So if you disagree, deal, me not a problem. Me just know the truth. You just don't. So me I go ride with my truth, and me I say the whole them come out. Them not do nothing. That's what me say. That's what me say. You understand me? Who gained some corruption? I don't know enough. I don't know at all. Every coach could not be wrong. Thank you, Warren. Thanks. But and people from that day, from that day, I'm saying, you know, me not really want to do this so much. I just want to phase myself out and leave this alone, because I get to realize, what the problem now. Some of the fans, no, maybe me have inside info deal stock. Me have inside info. That's why I talk so strongly. Because I have it. That's why I talk so strongly. And I'm telling you, That is the only thing we'll see in Jamaica. A full clean house and make the coach come and pick who him want. Pick who him want, right through it. So the coach are going to come in and do like Rene Simons, where him have so much power, nobody else not give him the talk. Nobody else give him the talk. That's why Jamaica was so hard to be good from then. Because everybody wanted to stay the same way. The same way, and they controlled it. You know, JD, I'm very disappointed in you for supporting this unproven trash coach. I have not, Kevin Brown, listen to me good. I think you have not understood. People, I'm talking for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. I'm ranting. Does it sound like I'm supporting the coach? No, based on what you just hear, based on my rant, because Kevin said him hear me and support the coach. Me talking for 20 minutes, supporting the coach? Just let me know if that's what I get. Dan process says no. So everybody else say no. So Kevin, what kind of processor you're working with? Me a support coach? I better not listen good, man. Kevin, pull your video back and then you will hear me say. You're not listen good. You're not listen. That's how I make the people in the chat, we are following the conversation, hear me. But Kevin, you're not listen good. Me I support the coach? I was not supporting the coach, Kevin, at all. At all, you know? At all. I was not supporting the coach. I'm just trying to tell you how coaches can get the best out of their system. Because if you keep on hampering them, when they do come here, they have to start from a negative position. Because you're trying to give them things to work obstacles in their way to work around before they can get to their position. Just like Al Grimson. Al Grimson knew what was best, but he had to prove that Jamaican born players weren't good enough inside the country, so he could use back what he really wanted to use. You understand me? It's because you highlighted that the no good coach is being handicapped. No, but me highlighting that does not necessarily means that I am supporting him, because I literally said in the same video right before I started, yes, the coach should go. In the same statement I said the coach should go. You know? We need a big international sport channel to do an expose on Jamaica team, okay? Well, people, believe me, I never wanted to come off of this. You see this sweetie thing? People, let me tell you the direction of what this space is going to be. Because I think this space already sold out, you know. And that's why I'm not so interested in it anymore. So, going forward, I think I'm going to limit myself how much videos I do on Jamaica. Period. If it's not a game, I don't want to do so much. So these... You know, this video was served as doing more Concacaf and everything. But going forward, people, I want to limit myself on the daily vlog about Jamaica thing. You get me? Because I've gotten to realize that even some of these people that we saw as normal viewers and talkers, I think that they're desperate for something as well. They're desperate to get friends in the JFF and all of them stuff there. I've realized that, man. So when we are here fighting for something for years, we are here fighting for something, you know. You just have some sweetie bags just come in and just come mess up everything. Because you realize that some of the older man them still a wall it and a stand for something. But all of these other people are some sellouts, man. Straight up, man, they're some sellouts, man. So it make it hard. Because even when you're talking the truth, it's like people here, oh, yo, dog, you can't say that, you can't. Brother. So then, if me know the truth, why me can't say it? Me not gonna be a part of the problem as well? I'm going to be a part of the problem, people. So better me not do no video, because me not really happy doing a video. You understand me? Me not like it, man, because the direction of you standing for something is not there anymore. They don't want you to stand for nothing. It's like they wanted their friend to get in, and then they're okay with everything after. So that means you never liked Jamaica then. I know J-Ross said this in our chat the other day. Said, look at JD slow. But he look at me slow for real, yeah. But I true, I always want evidence before me actually say something. But we look at me slow for real. Because I get to realize, say, anytime you hear him talk about, yeah, Jamaica, may I do it for Jamaica. No, I'm not Jamaica, I do it for. None of them people seem to like Jamaica. Because as soon as them get the opportunity, they might take it for themselves. And not Jamaica. You understand me? Because just a while ago, when I'm standing up for Jamaica to have the best opportunity to qualify so we can get back the money for the kids them, you're out here protecting man. Like you love man. Jamaican normal standard and love man. But when it seems like you don't want to protect man. So that means I want to friend them when you do want to get in a position. When you never want nothing for Jamaica. So a man only love. I only just want to feel a part of something. Only never like Jamaica. And that's why I'm gonna do no videos after Jamaica the last time. That's why I'm gonna do it. Because I get to realize people just like the drama of things. They like the drama because it's more views and all them foolishness there. But you have actual people that wants Jamaica to win you. But maybe I don't talk like that. So when time they don't win, I don't really feel good because I'm saying, look at this dumb crap where I go on. Why they can't improve these things? People stand up hours a night. You know what people call me? Pretty much one ball on phones. Because they spend so much money to watch a game. Come on, man. Come on, man. So when I do see those things, all I just want to do is pull back. Just keep on doing my normal football worldwide. And just live my life, brother. You know? And if Jamaica come up in a conversation, I just talk on it and that's it. Enough is enough, man. I can't bother with this, man. Let the new version, what Jamaica YouTube can be. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of the body club because me am a sellout type of person. Me I stand for something. That's why I came here. I'm standing for something. And me nah go friend up with nobody where it seems to love sweets. It nah go happen. Me I tell you. So people just leave me alone, leave me on my platform, let me be a madman and just say what I have to say. Because that's just me. Me don't want nothing. Me don't want a fame. Me don't want nothing. Me just want to see Jamaica win some damn games and be good at football. That's what I want. So everything that I do when it comes on to Jamaica is to benefit Jamaica. Everything. So me I go call out things consistently. Period. Period. Me I go call out things consistently. So me don't want to have no friends so me can talk freely. Because if you're a friend with people, them tend to believe that you have to support them. So me don't want a friend. Me just want to just tell the truth and come off on my platform and go on about my business. You know? That's all me want. And based on how me I see it now, everybody forget runway. That's it. Everybody forget runway and just get a coach and come back. And the coach get full autonomy. And just make the coach do him damn thing. When you sit down and oversee what the coach do, not in the coach business, put people beside the coach, forcefully over here so. Say if the coach have a list of players, him can't get him players them he want. So how him I go complete him job? So how him I go complete him job? Come on, man. I don't know how you can support them foolishness there. Nobody need him. If you're the coach and you can't have your list and call all the man them, you don't need to get the job, blood. You need to go on, you need to look at a different job. So me want a coach can take the damn list and go find the players them where you claim to say you want for fulfill the system. Else you can't get the job. Simple as that. You understand me? So these are the things me want to see. Me don't want to see 6 man in charge. And me don't know where the money come from. Me don't know them background. And them a contact players for the coach. Me knowing how corrupted the system is. No, man, me don't want no job around the national team, man. Me don't want that, man. Me don't care if I eat a food. Me rather give you the money when you make around the national team. I want to stay on the yard. Say for $20,000, me just give you the $20,000. I want to stay on the yard. You understand me? And then the coach just have him full autonomy. Because look at that way for the do people. Any money where them people that make it at the position, we just give me some speed to pay them. And just run them way and make the coach just get him free will. That's the only way Jamaica look at people take out money and pay the money. You understand me? That's the only way we can actually actually get the coach to just get him job done. The man a squeal, saying have no laptop, him not no assistance. Then they might tell you say him not no laptop, him not no assistance. So what do I ask the coach to do, man? You know? this is embarrassing, man. big professional team. You don't have nothing. And then we say we are big team. Yeah, man, speed need to go to as well, man. Me never omit speed from a conversation. You know, man, me have nothing. Man, have nothing at all. You know? Big Jamaica. We are say Jamaica, biggest thing. And him have nothing at all. Yes, Triple E, of course, man. Of course, man. But what I'm saying is not a short-term thing, you know. My thing is a long-term thing, you know, because I believe in the youths, you know. I believe the youths them will get better, you know. That's why I believe in Kingston Academy and I believe in everything. So that's why I want we to qualify for the World Cup so that money can get pumped into the youths program. You know, understand me? And so we can get the best players into. If we desperately want local players, then we can get the players them out of Jamaica. You know, so that is the whole point, people. So, but the man doesn't make it. The man was a stall it, man. The man was a stall it, and I think if it doesn't happen now, we know what they're gonna do. They're gonna revamp everything. Claim that they're gonna do cost cutting like what they do everything. So if these guys don't make this World Cup, you know, I think none of them play back for Jamaica, you know, none of them, you know, because they have done it over and over. You understand me? And then now we're gonna go to a core that most of them don't even know what they're doing for a while. So that means Jamaica football might be dead after we don't qualify for the World Cup. You understand me? And these are the things I have on my brain, people. And that's why I said, man, just want to leave this damn thing alone, man. And me just cock up my foot and go and live my life, you know? And cook my and deal with my barbecue, people. You know? And deal with my barbecue and be happier, man. Because the happiest thing about is when I'm not doing video, people. Maybe the happiest time is when I'm not watching Jamaica team, or I'm not doing videos. Maybe those are the two happiest times. People call me, they can prove that I'm not lying. Yeah, man, I'm just doing something fun, you know. But once I come here, man, too much stress, man. You know. JD, would you get rid of the coach? So Jay, I said I would have to get rid of the coach, you know. I'm going to take it. See, I'm going to call him up. We go through the meeting, see his module. No, furthermore, I wouldn't have to reach here because I would have given him what he wanted from day one. Being that it's so close to the World Cup, I would have to give him everything that he wanted, even before we give him the job. He has to come with our overall portfolio, with everything in it, and we see if we can fulfill everything what he wants. That's how you hire people. You're bringing everybody, take what they have, see who you like, look at what they're asking for, the demands, then see if you can fulfill it. These guys do things back way. Oh, let me hire him, then ask him what he want, then see if me can fulfill what he want. You're not, people, I don't think you actually hear what the man am telling people. I don't think you actually, the man them do things back way. Me I go hire the coach, reason with him, go in the corner and pick the first team with him, see what he want, see if me can get what he want. This is exactly what I'm telling you. That can be preparation, people. From the first day, look, when Canada, I had my boy from United States. You already hear them telling you, 2 months they're gonna put this into position for him, this into position for him, this into position for him, and by 8 months time he should have everything, and then by 4 months after the 8 months, then we should start his true ceiling. That is preparation. So how ironic they are doing better because they have preparation. JD, you can't make them no-brainer stop you from no. I'm not gonna stop streaming. I'm just gonna lower down the Jamaican volume of streaming because I don't like it much, you know, because I'm not getting so much football. I'm getting more drama, and the drama only benefit drama people. I want to see some young players. You know what? Maybe I need to go and do some more content with Kingston Academy and stuff there. So maybe I will find something to do. If you want me just desperately talk about Jamaica, I'm going to talk about Kingston Academy and some of the Mount Pleasant football and them stuff there. That's what I would do. Because Reggae Boyz now really going away. You understand me, people? Yes, Junior K, believe me. That's why I just spell it out here, because this is what he's saying on the radio, you know. But these people that claim that they're so educated can't just see this blatant thing. How can you hire man and you don't have the assistant? Yeah man, if me I do no more Jamaican video, man, I want to do Kingston Academy. It's something to tell me, say, the future gonna be better. And it doesn't have to rely on Jamaica national team reaching nowhere at all. You understand me? The marketing department is dropping the ball. A sponsorship with the tech and appliance company like Best Buy would solve the iPad/tablet. Speak your mind, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, because we have to see that the future is still alive without the World Cup money. You understand me? So I think we need to hear from the academies them and how much money they are pulling in, and if we can sponsor them, we do those things, because that's the only help we have in the people. That's the only help we have, you know. Those are not force-right footballers, you know. Those are proper developed footballers, you know. You understand me? Those are proper developed footballers, looking like they're reaching places. I saw Marlon came the other day, and one of our, I must say Dre as well, told us that one of the academies players them in the MLS, next pro, and then a next one is in the full-fledged MLS as well. The national team not sending anybody to the MLS. When last the national team sent somebody to the MLS? But I heard man coming here telling me that the academies are the problems. Brother, the own academy alone make Jamaican players a brain cell. I'm not take back my word. Yes. Academies alone are send kids go to school to learn something. Our normal people will tell the truth. Our normal grown up, most of our players are bad man type characters. And that usually play football at Jamaica people. And because we can exploit them. And because we can exploit them. And we keep on looking at that. And because the academies them start to bring more uptown and send downtown kids go to school, we can't exploit them no more. So we kind of fight against that exploitation. Because you can't do these people picking anything anymore. We're not trying to shut it off. No. We need more academies in the country. Because more footballers can read and write. We have to be honest, you know. Go back for 4 years and listen to some of them interviews here. Especially just the local players them playing. With them adding at the team. Listen to the academy players. We just tell the truth to people. Because we just talk the truth here. Listen to the academy kids them. Listen to the academy kids them. And listen to the one who not going to academy. A lot of Jamaicans look down on MLS. Yeah, I know. People at them keep the whole football or entire football. When we are praise some man, at them actually keep down the football, because education is important towards improving football. And we are looking for everybody when on a brain cell to put on a football field, because them have 2 foot and we can control them. And then try sell them to get some money. But because the next kids them with a brain cell, they're more likely have a parent. And you can't exploit them parent. So you don't want to give them a true chance. You know how much good players in Jamaica were educated and can't reach away? Because them can't go through the door? Because them can't eat off of them? Years I know that, people. Years I know that. Years. And it's still the same thing today. I saw some little kids that are very good, came through a couple academies. They don't get picked for the national team. And you hear all sorts of stories why they don't get picked. I'm not talking overseas now. Just flat out local players. And the best local players not getting picked either. Because they don't come from a certain fraction. Those are the things we need to cut out. If we want Jamaican local players to go further, we have to seek out the most educated players, them that has the most skills. And I can promise you, they have a better chance to keep a contract. They have a better chance to keep a contract. I can promise you $1 billion. They have a better chance to keep a contract. I can promise you. But people just don't want to touch those subjects because those are too touchy. Because, oh, you try to call people dunce. No, me not call people dunce. Me I try to tell you, say, some of these men keep the players them dunce. That hamper their career, but that's the only way they can benefit off them, is to keep them dunce. And that is just the facts, people. People won't say it. They don't want to say it, but they know it in their hearts as well. Because they benefit off it as well. Yeah, man. And that is just the full truth, people. That's just the full truth. You know, so that's why I'm riding with all of these academies, doing their best, you know. I'm hoping. Okay, so, yeah, man. People, remember, I came through the system, you know, man. And I saw a lot of my friends, them, you know, we had 6 format stats as well. So a lot of players, good players, you know, better players than myself. We won leagues, and because some other man in some different fraction get called, and you're saying, okay, that makes no sense. So who are the evaluators, you know? So, and I heard stories, man, they are foreign. People that you know they are foreign go to trials, and them literally tell them, say them can't pick them because they have to pick them gunman footballer. They have to pick them gunman footballer. I want you to hear these things here, people. The gunman footballer, they are foreign here, because he might have 65 charges for him at 17. You understand me? These are, I don't know what is wrong with these people. Maybe I put it in the wrong, maybe I made it too funny, you know? But people, we don't take football serious, people. We don't take football serious, and that's why I'm telling you, have a chop off. And when you hire the people, you hire serious people, so just give the full serious people them their opportunity and stop turning them in a joke. Alright? Yeah, man. So, yeah, because the other day, me talk to a person, and the man tell me his story, and how them do him. And I said, Jesus Christ. So in Jamaica alone, they do it. They must do it right throughout, you know? So even sensible, quality, high-level players, you're seeing and say, yo, brother, I have a Aritam down there, you know. Aritam of a place, so go work on the game. I'll call you 2 years' time. Full sensible, well sensible player, well coached player. You just left because you have your player down there who barely have sense. Barely have sense. Him have to play over the sensible player. Brother, people, I'm telling you, people, some stories that I've heard, I'm telling you about, boy, shocking, man. So until those things can change, El Granero, believe me, the people know the truth, but they don't want to speak up with the El Granero. The corruption in our football, as what I've said the other day, we only win because of the players' quality. That's it. Like the ones that may carry the team, that's how we qualify for things. Believe me. We have no system, nowhere else, nothing at all. We just have some ballers, we carry somebody, some other players, and the whole federation. Yes. That's what we do at all levels. The only real coach we have over the last 5 years or 6 years, maybe the ladies coach, not the delusional one. Donaldson was a real sensible person, sensible human being, very, very sensible, full of sense, you know, full of sense. That's why he could have figured out what level Jamaica was on. So that Al Grimson, him, John Wall, those are the 3 most sensible person and the best coaches them Jamaica had in the last 7-8 years. And all of them spoke out, and all of them had to move out of the crib, you know? because they saw the problem and they wanted better for Jamaica. Some of them ain't Jamaican, but they are professionals. They are professionals, and they wanted to see out their jobs. Hold on, oh, my boy mute. It's true. I've seen with my own eyes baddest youth getting bus because of era they come from. Yeah, man. Remember some come from Jamaica too, you know, man. Remember some Babani ghetto in every ghettos, you know. Every ghettos I'm from, you know, man. Every damn one of them put together. So I know all of these little tricks, you know. But I'm just telling the kids them that they're not favoring you, because they're not teaching anything to excel you past a certain level, you know, just to get them their first money. They don't even want to invest, so they could make even more money in a longer run. Yeah. Okay, guys, I got a call. Should I call Basil, people? Because Basil texts me, said he's having problems. All right, let me call Basil, people. Let me call Basil, cause I know that Basil's stressed out. You understand me? Call him. All right. Let me call Big Bad Basil and hear him go on it. Because last time we make him woman nearly left him, you know, because of Jamaica national team. So I don't know what happened now, you know. Hello, Basil, you alright?
What's up? Yeah, man, pressure. Well, pressure, the pressure high and everything. And
your pressure high? Jesus God. But yeah. Basil, why not stop follow Jamaica football, Basil? Why not leave it alone, man?
You know,
just leave. If you get older, Basil, man, just leave Jamaica football alone now.
I see. When I see him, they wife, I tell him.
Yeah, man, just leave Jamaica football alone, man.
I'm say, but listen this. You know that me a US citizen, so me could have.
No, I never said if you sell out your Jamaicanness, you know. No, but just don't follow the game them so religious.
No, at that, me I tell the caller them now that say me could have follow the US team. Listen again now, my mother Panamanian, you know. So
yes.
My father Jamaica.
Yeah. And they are US.
Panama.
So hold on, Basil. Let me get this right, Basil. It look like you want problems, you know. So Panama better than Jamaica. USA better than Jamaica. You have more affinity towards Jamaica? You're growing up in Jamaica longer? Why you chose Jamaica out of the three? Oh, you grew up in Jamaica. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, you know? Yeah, but you can't take it so personal, you know? It's like after every match we have to check up on you. Me not like bad, you know, me not like pressure people, but
but me I tell you, say me not even watch match halfway me just. But if I tell you something, you're not gonna believe this man. When you're not ask some prediction.
Yeah.
And my wife in the background I say 4 low. Man, I'm on 4.
But all on the Basil. All on the Basil. Basil.
I said that, you know, I was like, look, yeah.
Yeah, but Basil, on the last video, you never tell us, say, your wife tell us, say, Panama gonna beat Jamaica again. You know, say, Basil, Basil, that's why you have a problem with your wife, you know. Because the last video you tell me, say, your wife tell me, say, you're gonna lose a match and you're gonna get beaten by Panama even worse. So, yes, Basil, if you just follow your wife, you know, no problem, brother?
Yeah. If you notice, if you look at it, she said, I'm not call if it makes you talk to you. I'm not call her the day because she come in and say, I'm say JD, she said, call him. So I call him, but the thing was so heated that you never pick up. And she said, 4 low. I look on Panama and say, where is it? 4 low. Which one? Man, we could have get more than 4. We could have, me not watch it. When me go in, you know, because she stopped watching halftime. She stopped watching halftime because she basically has a seat. So when me take time going at the bed and she said, "What is score?" I said, "Imagine done." She said, "When so I can come in." And at the morning, I know the full score.
So, Basil, okay, now at 20 and 30 minutes of the game, because we are lose so bad, 20 and 30 minutes. I'm tell you. So, Basil, you can't, Basil, look, lack of information cause you more harm. Because if you know we done a 3, better you just watch the game out, say no, say we not get more than 4. You understand me? Then you go to your bed and then run up a blood pressure and kill yourself, thinks that 8 we get. You understand me? So you need to follow through, man. Follow through, you know?
Yes, yeah. But as me say, I just say about the coaching, you know, me start to look on probably last. Me look after René Simons, you know, and believe what me I gotta tell you now. Say the best coach from René Simons to know are Whitmore.
You think Whitmore was better than Schaefers?
Yes, man.
Really?
You
look
know,
like you need 3 more. You need
to revisit the World Cup.
Big boss. Big boss.
The World Cup.
Big boss. Schaefers might be even better. Schaefers might be even a better coach than Simons. That may try to make you know. Alright? That's the only time ever hear footballers say them see a system. For Jamaica was under Schaefers. So Basil, look like you want 7 more Panadol. Look like the team beat you so bad.
Man. Look,
Whitmore. Yeah, you see Whitmore a breed on a Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, but look at me. Look at me say what. Look at me say what I say that. I look at in a his tenure and look. All right, me could take the Gold Cup and put the bar right there. So, look where him carry the team in a his tenure. Right?
Basil, over team him get. Basil?
No man. Remember we are saying most of the time I know the coach and pick the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, me know a team with more one player. Can you imagine the coach want that man? And he can't take him.
Mm-hmm.
And even when I mean call and tell you when Borrell went there, Captain Borrell, and then say him a mash up the Jamaica football. Me not remember that.
Yes. But me never remember that. I know that they were saying that, you know. They were trying to convince the public, but
I tell her saying dead no. Me say Captain Borrell dead no. So wow.
And them still a call up him name, say him mash up Jamaica football. And I them because Mr. Speeder Ramp call up the man name, talk about him 2 meds them man there because them man a hold back Jamaican local talent, you know. So we should have learned about Mr. Speed long time, you know, because he was saying these things, you know. He was always saying these things. Him too like captain, you know. And I respect that because the only man that brings success. So Schaefers was one of the only man that bring out local players and a local coach to reach somewhere in life. You don't like him. You don't like captain. So what you like? You like Marion Garden? You like Marion Garden? What Marion Garden do? You see, people we need to really look into these things, you know.
Yes.
But yeah, man. So
we can look on one more. Even Mr. Donaldson, right?
Yes.
Coach. You can see what man do with the team, and the problem that he have be even before. And when other expects say, all right, make him take an extension and see what he can do again with the team. You see him gone. You know, and that was like what is really happening? Right? Because Panama coach don't they know near 6 years. Near 6 years, the man hold the team together. And you can't see the team. You can't see them play as a team. And we don't wanna hey, we can go for Mason Greenwood, we can go for if you ever play that way, we are get beaten same way.
That's what I told people that day. I agree with you on that no matter who go for, we still get beaten bad too. Not just beating a bad beating, just the same. Because if we not improve, nothing at all. Because remember we talk about Panama, and Panama put in infrastructures, you know. And also not just infrastructure directly, like materials and the feed and everything. Proper line of communication, proper coaching, proper education. So why Jamaica deserve to be Panama? That's a question to ask. Why Jamaica deserve to beat Panama when Panama doing everything right? It's like, why you think that we deserve to beat Panama when we ain't doing nothing right? We don't have a laptop, we don't have a coach, we don't have assistants, we don't have the player. So why we deserve to beat Panama? No, I'm just asking you, why we deserve to beat Panama? That's what we have to ask yourself. Why we deserve to beat them? Because it's like we always want to achieve things over our head. Like what we more than what we deserve. We don't deserve to beat Panama because they do everything right. And we do everything wrong. So we don't deserve to win. When we start do everything right, then we deserve to win. You understand me? And then we can appreciate it a lot more, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, up. I mean, I say with them, I them say to you know. I never lie, me I tell. So then, so the moral of the story, Basil, leave Jamaica football alone.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, man, cause it's gonna be the end of you. I mean, I want your wife to call we and tell we say you drop out, you know? Cause me I go have to find where you live. Come at your funeral and have peer problems at your funeral. You know? And tell him say and then me come on my stream and diss up the whole of JFF and everybody again. Because me I gonna see soon I kill all the people them. You understand me? Yeah, me have to call him up, man. Don't make it mad, you brother. And he look at the top of one there, mad you fully. You know? So leave Tapa alone. Tapa have nothing at all. Nothing whatsoever. Don't put your hand. Alright, Basil, so take care, big boss, alright?
Yeah, man, easy. Yeah, man, alright, yeah.
Yellow wifey as well. Tell her I say, I said the right thing. Oh, Basil, hang up. Yes, let me call. Okay, me call the brother. 1 second, people. One more call me and make it. Oh my God. Oh, when there? Okay, did I remove the numbers then? That don't make any sense. Okay, yes, because I saw him in the chat, so I was going to call him. He can't answer that. I bet his wife tell him something or near it. Yeah, man. Suriname program versus Reggae. No. I was looking for Gmail because I saw him in the chat. I tell me say, okay, the pastor. People, the pastor is so egotistic. The pastor texts me and said, call the pastor. He's not gonna just call me, tell me if I call him. Oh my God, this brother is man. Alright, so let me hear from the pastor. People, we only have a little bit more minutes left. And as I say, people, if you see me I do my Gold Cup, I want me really want to do, people. Me not really want to talk about Jamaica drama every day. Me just want to watch some football. So if I do the rest of World Cup and not see me I do the Jamaica football, because of my sanity. You understand me? For my own sanity. Me not enjoy this. You know, me not enjoy this. Me can't bother people. Too much drama and too little football. You know? But if the Reggae Girls ever play, me I go do the Reggae Girls, people. You know? Alright, Pastor, you alright, Pastor?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. You texted me and tell me to call the pastor. So me don't know your number?
Yes. No, because me here, look for somebody to call.
No, I was looking for him because he texted me. Yes, David. Yes.
You need to learn from Basil's experience, yeah?
Yes.
You see, you don't have to suffer the tragedy of an experience personally.
Yes, Pastor.
To make change. You learn from others' experience and it will see.
Yes, but me I try to tell the people them, so when them not see me I do no Jamaica nothing and the news I come out of them now see me I do it and as football me I turn up for. Cause me I tell them what me I do from the other day. Them see me never do no post match after the game done. Me just come back at the next game. So me I try to tell them say that me I go do more. So if they want to see me, just come find me where football I play. Jamaica space don't talk about football. A few man alone in Jamaica space talk about football. Now that's why if we talk about football, people don't know that we're not really all that good. You know? We're not all that good when we talk about the big levels. You understand me? A few man alone. That's why I have to big up Jason and them man there because my sister them a try talk about football and people try to push them down when they say, boy, you know, so some man are good, you know, because they watch football. DNA, people try to cuss DNA always. DNA watch the football. You understand me? So yeah, just pure emotion and vibes. Nothing. Them just change it from reggae boys category to talking about emotional Jamaican category. we talk on football players. We talk on football players and drama. You understand me? Yes, but not football. Nothing to do with football.
So like Reggae a bad name.
Yeah.
And they mention
Yeah, but yeah, and the people, you see the fan base, Pastor, you see the fan base have a lot to do with it as well. Because of that, the fan base want to eat up, you know? They want to eat up the nothingness and the drama and yeah. so
I said it on both your channel and Cranky's channel in recent times. The Jamaica football fan base has pride of place in Jamaica's mainstream media, in the management and administration of the Jamaica Football Federation, and in the divisive, destructive culture that now permeates Jamaica, titled the Dunce Badness. So that's the caveat and the underpinning for the Jamaica football fan base. There is something critically wrong when a journalist who wants to be considered of renown goes to a player from the diaspora not to ask him about the match or that said player's performance in the match, but to ask the player about a locally playing player so as to give this player highlight. You literally put the player from the diaspora in a shooting gallery, load guns and give to people by asking him any question along those lines. And it is a continuation that YouTubers who get the chance to speak to these players from the diaspora who came to play for Jamaica do the very same thing. And it has now become normalized, where after every game, you go to one of the players who are not born or do not play in Jamaica to ask them about the players who were born and are still playing in Jamaica. It is treason. And I want every YouTuber and every mainstream journalist from all the top media houses that do this to hear Pastor Lansley Adolph Blake say, you are a cancer. You are a danger to society, and you are setting up people for others to harm them. Because any miswording, you are the same ones that are going to be castigating these players that you have set up. You are like witches or sorcerers the Bible speaks about.
Maybe that's why Casey Palmer never have it, you know? I'm tired of this fool. I run up at Casey Palmer face. What you believe about the Lord Jesus Christ? King from going to so people play them can't take it no more. People to start lash out and say, I'm tired of this foolishness. So you might have a point, Pastor, you know?
Stop. Jenny, I'm not asking for you to say I might have a point on this.
No, I know you have a point. You know, it was like,
if you ask any criminal psychologist, any investigator, any real detective, they will tell you that what you are doing is incorrect. It is wrong. You're setting up the players for harm. I am very sure of this. If you ask any lawyer that deals with that work, they study what they do at law school, they will tell you. I'm very sure of this. It is wrong. But it has become normalized. So even the YouTubers now following suit with the mainstream media journalists. And they do it at every single game. After every single game, they find a way to do it. It needs to stop. I don't expect it will stop unless there is a changing of the guards as it relates to football management and administration in Jamaica. Because from day one, when I pointed out that this coach is a JFF lapdog, that this coach don't have no balls of his own, does not wear his own pants. Cranky and Jason chastised me that I need to give the coach chance and I need to do it. And now they're finding out.
So people, I never use those words, people. This show never use those words today, I thought I used it once.
No.
Yes, you're right, But Jason repent. Jason repent in the water of Manatanka. All right, his father hold him and with him belt and say, boy, you're not my pitney today. Me done with you. JD, I'm a son from today. And beat him very bad. So he's trying to become his father's son again. You understand me? Yes. So Jason repent in the holy water of Manatanka.
Once there's repentance, from is a must. So I will not.
Yes, you have to respect Jason because at least Jason get the proof and Jason say, "Oh, me not this foolishness anymore."
I am going to do like my Savior Jesus Christ and forgiveness and full pardon.
Okay, say forgiving Jason. Say now, forgive Cranky. You know, forgive Cranky.
I don't know if Cranky's repentance.
Okay. He might in dream. I do a bag of foolishness and I say, nah, wait till me catch one pastor about repenting. He always wants to say something different to him. Just I go say something different. Him not repent. Him not admit same wrong. He will never admit same wrong. So I guess you're never gonna find it out by him show for 17 years back to back.
I am a Bible student. When I do catch him, even his show last night, I was going to call him, but when I joined this stream, I said, "This is the last call."
Okay, so he might try for not put it back. Oh, he might try for making a call him out. He might try hide for your pastor.
What I know, he must say this is the last call. I'm going to call Kettle because somebody call him and he check that the call and say Kettle.
Okay, so he does never want to get. Oh my God. So, okay, so people hear that first. Cranky, I try to censor the pastor.
We don't want to call because we don't want to say.
Yes, it's pastor. I honestly believe him. I try to censor for real because I was on his show once and he call. Him let on somebody after, but yo, for the pastor want to talk for 55 hours, so I can't take this call now. And then take a next call.
And then he took a different call. I style. Every time he call, he take the call, he said the same thing. And then interrupt me for 2 and 3 minutes.
Yeah, see, only get 15 seconds.
He was talking at me 5 minutes for 2
yes,
and 3 minutes.
Pastor, I saw it too, and I think everybody in the chat saw it as well. He might try to censor pastor because he don't want to smoke him. Because him always act like say him have all the words, and Trim get to realize he have more words than him. Him not want to talk.
I'm not calling him for smoke. I'm not calling him for smoke, The last two times we call him and make sure tell the people that these are not the views of the Cranky live. This is the pastor because he don't want nobody to sue him. Then hear him now. The pastor have money. Now when me and Cranky have money argument for the cranky to make that public statement. The pastor have
Oh
money to pay a lawyer. You see, cranky is another one of them. We are set up people because when I reach back to Jamaica now, after people publicly hear worldwide something by YouTube, pastor have money. No target cranky I put for me. I set me up as target. You
oh
see?
my God.
So I'm saying to these persons who are operating as journalists and YouTubers, you need to be careful of the characterization you create by the questions you ask and the statements you make. So when you made the statement that the YouTubers along with the everybody must go.
Yes, man.
These are things that make me adamant in supporting that claim that the YouTubers who are presently attached may be
Make the coach call him back. Make the coach call him back. Make the coach call him back if he chooses. Yes. That's what I said. Me never say me I stop nobody food. Me man come and tell me say me I stop people food.
Even though, you know, I have to say this. When I joined the Reggae Boyz commentary, when I became a subscriber to it, it was always Simon's dream to serve
stop the man in soup.
footballing. No. Simon.
No. Man City I refer to me say me I stop the man in soup. You know, but me say me not stop nobody because me never say if them not qualify, them not get the position. I'm just saying make the coach do him thing, make the coach come in like the other coach that brought success.
He's able to trust. He'll be able to trust those he have around him. Because how do you tell me that Kadamatir is signed up to play for the U20s, but refused an opportunity to play for the senior team?
He never refused. Them said them never give him a game. They want him to come and look around. He want him to come and look around and him does not come back.
He didn't refuse.
He never get in the game.
For choosing England. He was cursed for choosing England. Because, and all of this fallout happened, you know, simply because the coach that sourced him, became apparent that JFF don't have nothing to do with that coach.
Yes.
So he began to see the unraveling and the faults within the organization.
Just like a lot of players, even with the U20s, that's why. That's the same thing happened. Even with Hutchinson.
So all of these things. No, Travis said the other day, I need to stop talking about MG if you sue me. But there's such a thing as a counter suit. I mean, want to get rich, you know. So me want some people, because they believe that what MG did as it relates to what he said to Hutchinson is not public knowledge. Nobody don't have no record of it.
Okay.
So we can't get no record of it. So they believe that. So that is what Travis was using to say we need to stop talking about them.
Yeah, man, I don't know if stop calling Travis name, you know, because me don't want Travis just appear like Baltimore.
No. Travis will appear once the pastor is speaking, because Travis is always on the other side of the fence, because he thinks that side of the fence have greener grass. Because he's short-sighted. He doesn't see that the animals on the side of the fence that I am at are flourishing and high milk producers. Let me use the agricultural term. You see, Travis only started talking to me, what you'd say communally, when he realized how much I know about the technical director that he's always protecting. He never, so with a little bit of information, Travis always comes around to closer to reality.
Him now come back around to no reality, man. He said, no one Jamaica. So
no, he has always maintained that.
So him now come back around to no reality. That man, Travis enjoy himself.
Even when I agree, because sometimes he might agree, say there is right in what we are saying, that Jamaica needs to be, as the motto says, out of many we are one people. He might agree, say, what am I say? Make much sense,
Yeah.
But he just hold to that, in a no one Jamaica. Me give him that. I mean, when conviction hits somebody, you wait upon the Holy Spirit to deal with your conviction. I don't have that power. So I still pray for him. But
Yeah.
Jenny, this thing.
You finish your pastor, call my lady, call me.
Yeah. This thing with the Jamaica football state of being is not a today thing. And I believe that YouTubers now need to be responsible in that you can't be complicit for a time and then bellyache when the pendulum stops swinging. Because once it is swinging, you will have some time when it's over your side. But when the pendulum now stops swinging, you don't have the right to bellyache. You need to call it out from day one. We did not.
Jesus God. It's Pastor. Why you not leave? Oh my God, Pastor fan. As in the day for the whole day, you know. And as soon as you comment, my God, Pastor, finish up, Pastor, finish up, because me have
Travis, good to have you joining the stream.
Jesus God.
Very good, Travis. Yes. So, as football practitioners and those who love Jamaican football and want it to progress, we need to hold people responsible from day one and don't give them a break. When Mr. Speed made the statement that they will no longer be building players' CV, we just allowed him to say it and left it there. But he has done the very same thing ever since he made that statement. So, in retrospect, we should have been saying, Mr. Speed, you have lied to us and you continue to lie, but nobody calls him out. So we need to get to that stage. I probably need to get Travis to start telling the hello, you cannot be lying to the public like this. So
the only time Travis is going to do that,
when you said this.
When him have a player from West Bend and get picked in a national team, that's the only time I'm going to come out and talk the truth, you know. But for now, I'm going to go and beat it. But Pastor, me catch up with you, come on and finish the stream.
We will catch up on another stream.
Go get food
yes,
and stuff there. All right, so people, that was the great Pastor. I can't take no more call him because I look at that. Me have 10 more minutes. I'm gonna call him. Call Damien. Going to KFC? No, KFC's. You know, a good idea that you're young. Me have been just drive got KFC. You know, the honest stress on the Reggae boys. Been just drive go me and my daughter. Go relax. Maybe that's good. Got KFC instead. KFC? No, because I was going to go to the next fast food place. But maybe because men are home, so I'm going to see what stage China. I'm coming from school. Because these kids, you know, these kids like they're on a marathon, you know, don't know which part of them body parts are gonna drop off before them come home. So if she in a good state and she want to make the drive with me, I will go over to the next side and go to KFC. Yeah, go ahead, Damien, you have like 3 minutes because you have 3 minutes before we jump off. Yeah, man, the show I got done, you know, like the show I got done with, you know, I just want to match the game. When Jamaica good at football, I start to work normal vlogging. Me no want to get famous off of people's tears. So I go watch beer football from other country who are good at football. But you me know Jamaica not good at football. I not waste my everyday time. If a matches are going, any match, all if it's a corner league match, me watch it. But me not do no more stream. I talk about enough drama.
But JD, I don't believe that Jamaica is not good at football.
Well,
Jamaica
you can
remind me of Nigeria. Jamaica is just like exact replica of Nigeria.
You just come and tell me, brother, stop talking about Nigeria, brother. Wait, you don't get what you want. You don't get Jamaica play Nigeria. It look like Jamaica is as good as Nigeria. Stop this.
When it comes
Stop.
to the organ, why? Okay,
brother,
let me ask you a question.
Brother, Jamaica not good at football. Stop disrespect Nigeria. You will stop walking and disrespect Nigeria. Stop disrespect Nigeria about Jamaica. You can't put Jamaica and Nigeria in the same sentence. You come talk about Jamaica and Nigeria the same thing. Stop it, man. So Jamaica was good at Nigeria. Which football? Which day?
Okay, listen to what I'm saying, right? When it comes to Nigeria, obviously, close to 1 billion people, right? When it comes to where in our hemisphere where we are, Jamaica dominate when it comes to selection of players, right? When it comes to over there where Nigeria is, they dominate when it comes to selection of players.
Okay.
This is what I'm talking about.
Okay. Well,
Then
stop talk about football and Nigeria and Jamaica the same thing. Talk about the optics, how it looks. That's what you're trying to say. No, but no feel. Stop this. You always try this is Nigeria.
It's not even the optics. No. I love Africa, bro. You know my.
No, but you always pick on Nigeria because you know say I cover Nigeria. Say feel like say and obviously them win all their match are true. Big up yourself, Juras. Them win all their match are true, but me teach you say the African region is way better than our region. So we stop the foolishness. Me think you learn you, but it look like saying you learn.
But I wasn't. No. I wasn't necessarily talking about the football. Let me just say about the organization because it starts there. Believe it or not, right? If you look at let's look at West Africa and you look at East Africa, two different places. The way that they think, they act, just the terrain, everything is different, right? When you look at a country like Nigeria that have top tier footballers all around the world that's playing in each league, why is it that Nigeria hasn't come close to winning a World Cup? Every year,
yeah,
every
because
4
other
years,
but Damien, because of the approach, you think that people are educated and other countries have good footballers as well, Damien. So you're not gonna not giving to you, not giving to you, and remember, Nigeria is equally as corrupted in football, you know? So it makes it harder for them to get the advantage. All right, for instance, all right. So if Nigeria ever punch over their weights in any World Cup, they would have won a World Cup. Any one of the World Cups that they punch over them weight, they win the World Cup. But that's the problem. They have never punched over their weights. They have always played below their standard. Which is still better than Jamaica. Any Jamaica team ever put together, it's still better than that. But in order to win a World Cup, you have to play way higher than what they have played before. That's my take.
Yeah, but and I agree. But I'm looking at the top. It starts at the head, right? That's what I'm looking at. Because Nigeria, they have players that's punching over their weight at each club all around the world. They have players everywhere you can think of, but yet they're still not able to move the notch. Why is that? Because the organization is poor. All right, now let's talk about our.
Yeah, country, man. You take more than 3 minutes for focus about Nigeria. So go ahead. Because I can't call Gmails. So Gmails time get take up.
No, this is no. It's gonna take 1 minute.
No, I can't call Gmails. Gmails have to say 4 words. Because my daughter soon come.
Gotcha. All right, JD. So what I'm saying is right, and I agree with the pastor 100%. You have when you have a scammer federation, right? You're gonna have a lot of people that think they can scam their way in the federation because of how the frequency, how low it is, right? And he's right when it comes to some of these YouTubers that's out here, right? When it's a scam, because you have JD, you living in Europe, right? And you are able to now get the best education in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you go back home and take advantage of your people? Wouldn't you want to go back home to uplift your people, to show them the way?
That's what I do. Come on YouTube every day, try to teach them what I was missing when I was actually there, but they don't want it, you know.
But the thing is, at least you're offering it. You're not there scamming your way in because of power or because of money or because of relevance. You're actually doing it to educate our people, and that's what we need. The education. If you're gonna do something, do it all the way. Don't half-ass it, because it has gotten us nowhere. You understand?
Yeah.
And it's because of the federation that half-ass things, right? And it trickles down on the field to the coach and outside in the diaspora and the one that's there in that's living in Jamaica, right? So I always commend you for what you're doing, right? and you continue to do what you're doing because you're making an example. Set an example.
That's
Set
how we
the
go
bar
watch
high.
football. That'll be an example. A football match we go watch. If Jamaica not play football, me not talk about them. Because what they me tell me here, me and my virgin say, yeah, I can't stand Jamaica because they have so much people that's talking about Jamaica and every day, you know? And it will have us fooled you. Like we are good at football. When me hear the man say it, me say, oh my God. You remember it was
All
you
right.
you trying to fight me how good Damien was, you know? Yeah, so he got that's so on Dead Ball TV. Yeah, so a lot of people getting fed up at this thing, man. And I myself getting fed up at it as well. So football me I watch. If the man not playing a game, me not come on. So if a month's game not playing and no Jamaican playing overseas and there's no full talking points, I'm not coming to talk about Jamaica mix up. Yeah, because
But the thing
that's not
is,
going anywhere, you know?
all right, I end on this, JD. My people in the diaspora that's living in Jamaica, right? If it's 30 minutes of your time, right? And you're so interested in what's going on in our football in the federation. Read, pick up the newspaper and read. Just 30 minutes of it, right? Look at other sources that you can cite it from. So it won't. It's not this thing of. It won't be like clickbaited, like Presser and these guys that put out these clickbait things so you can go on their show and listen to them. It's sick because he put out stuff that's out there that guys work hard for, right? And with a little clickbait that can ruin their whole career because of that, right?
Okay.
I empower my people to read. When you get any little spare time, when you're finishing up the end of your day, just read 30 minutes, 40 minutes, right? That will empower you with the truth instead of coming on some of these platforms and listening to these vultures, because that's what they are, that want to just lay up with the JFF and continue to misuse and abuse our people. But JD, continue speaking the truth, bro.
All
Have
right,
a
my
great
brother.
day.
I don't. All right, later. I don't know. It look like every day I've missed 55 beefs. So people, I am done, and man's not coming back for now. All right. So when is the ladies football? Let me type in when is the ladies football. That's when I'm coming back. I'm going to finish the Gold Cup, which is going to be on my next channel. You know. Sunday. So I'm gonna do match Sunday for Jamaica Reggae Girls. I'm gonna try to do Nigeria Girls as well. So I'm gonna be on the internet. You know. But I'm just not gonna have the headlines. I have nothing Jamaica drama, you know. I don't think I want it anymore. Yes, and I agree to some extent from Damien. I can't bother with the drama, man. You know, man's life nice, you know, man. So yeah, I just want to come on when I'm talking about football, you know. Yes. So I'm gonna do Reggae Girls. I'm gonna do the rest of the Gold Cup. Remember tomorrow is my birthday, in the people. So tomorrow is my birthday. So I'm not gonna come on. No, I can still do it in the night because that would technically not be my birthday anymore. Because I wanted to just spend my entire day. Yeah, my massive respect, man. Yeah, tomorrow is my birthday, so I'm gonna do barbecue tomorrow, play some music. I still have some work to do. I'm gonna do that as well. And just live my life, people. Happy 75th. I just spread a rumor on me, you know, about me. I'm old, you know. Yeah, but respect people, respect. Yeah, but yeah, man, you can see why I don't want any more of this madness, you know. Big up, Kush, massive respect. Yes, the man says 75th birthday. I'm not turning any 50 people, all right? Yeah, so they make some man through them here offer out, and them look old, make them tell us I'm older than them, and then them have 5 million miles, you know? Yeah, because man's look younger than a lot of them, and them out here calling me old, you know? Yeah, but that's how it go. See, he's inside the chat instigating how old I am, you know? Yeah, man. So people, I'm not close to retiring, all right? All right, yeah, man. So, people, I'm gonna do tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna try and come on. If I do miss it, I am going to do the finals, the semi-finals and stuff for the Gold Cup. If I do miss some, all right, yeah. Yes, maybe barbecue, oh yeah, maybe I can do a 30 minutes, people. You want that? Let me know, people. Let me know if you guys want that. Let me see if Gemma come out as yet. 1 second. No, it's not out as yet. Okay. Guys, you want a 30-minute stream? A 30 minutes of my great barbecue? Let me know if you guys want a 30 minutes of my great barbecue stream tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to go to Netherlands tomorrow as well. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But I will have a lot of things doing, people. Alright? Happy 150. So no want a 30 minutes barbecue stream? Eh? JD, why do you allow this extreme ignorant? No. People, want to remove certain comments out of the chat now, people. Me give them, if I go certain places, Maxwell will remove those arguments because I'm not talking on those things. So they remove them, alright? So let me know if I should drop a 30 minutes revolutionary barbecue cooking stream. Alright? Let me know. Drop yes if you guys want that. I want to get 30 minutes of the greatest cooking. Okay, Mike donated and said happy birthday. Massive respect, yeah? Massive respect for the donation. Yeah, so let me see. Mike gone. Okay, they said my mic gone. Okay. JD, the car sink when you jump in. No, the car not sink. Okay, my mic. Okay, sorry. I asked you guys if you want a revolutionary 30 minutes barbecue cooking stream. That's what I asked. All right, that's what I asked. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a 30 minutes barbecue legendary cooking stream. So when I set up my cooking and everything, then I'm going to wait again. All right, so yes, you can come and say hi. Yes, you said the mic gone now. I turned the van on. Yes. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Still can't hear you properly. Hold on. I don't know. Understand this phone here. All right, let me. 1 second, Gemma.
I'm just showing them my labubu.
And your labubu? Okay.
Yeah, I have them hanging on my person.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Gemma says hi. Gemma says hi. I'm just saying tomorrow I'm gonna make my legendary barbecue cooking stream. You know.
Oh Lord, no.
So tomorrow check me out on Imaxit cooking legendary stream. You know. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, man. Yes, Gemma come in and she says hi to everyone. We're gonna look some food now. Yeah, so respect to everyone coming in. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. Basil, leave Jamaica football alone. Basil, it's a mad you and might kill you in the end. All right. So I am protecting my peace just the same. And trying to stay healthy. All right, yeah, man. So all of the money we have good earline. Them can talk about Jamaican football for longer. All right, later. Take care.